Hello everybody, Donna Irvin back for my Big Tip Friday, and I hope you guys are having a really good week so far. This week has really flown by, and I can't believe we're already in the end of July, so we are well into the middle of later part of summer, and I want to invite all of you today to join me, and I'm going to talk about how to get into your creative genius mode. And last week we went through, if you haven't listened to that, it is on my fan page on how to be authentic and lead with your story. I did that last week. So if you guys want to take a listen to that, I have actually all my videos that I've ever done is on my fan page. So check it out. Just click on my fan page, go to videos, and you can see all those if you haven't watched those. And I also invite you to comment, put your comments down, what you thought about the video, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, just let me know, because I like to hear everybody's comments and what they think. So let's get started. I'm going to keep this really short today, guys. It's not going to be very long like I usually do long videos, and I'm going to keep it really short today. So today, getting into your creative genius. And a lot of people don't understand what that means. That basically means when you get into that zone where you are hyper productive, you are laser focused, you really are in a zone. I mean, you are on a roll. And this happens to everybody at one point in time or another in their lives. And I know for myself, I would like to get into it more often. And sometimes you can't expect to get into it every day, but I'm going to show you how you can up that so you can have more productivity in your business and also your life. So let's get started. Like I said, it seems that, if you're really stressed about something and you're really uptight, it's not going to happen. You have to get into your creative genius mode when you are relaxed and you're not worried about something. Otherwise, it won't work. Believe me, I've I've had those experiences. So let's get started. How do you access your creative genius? A lot of people really don't know how to do this, and let me tell you guys, it's more of a skill. Okay, than anything. It's more of a skill than a science. It's more of an art. The more you practice it, the more you're going to be able to get into it. Okay, and I'm going to give you some examples of my own personal thing. When I was back in high school, I really loved art. I took art classes every year. I took multiple art classes every school day throughout my entire high school year. And I loved it, and there were times where I could take out a sheet of paper, a canvas of some kind, or my sketchbook, and I could just sit there, and all of a sudden I would just start drawing and doing things, and I come up with this finished product, and it looked amazing, and I really was in that zone. And when you're in that zone, how you know it is time will pass. It's almost like a magical moment. Time will pass. You don't even realize that time is passing. You're so laser focused on your project that it's fun. It's not like it's work. You don't feel like it's work. And it's just something that you are naturally doing. And there were days that I did this one picture that was really hard, and of one of my favorite singers at the time I was really into. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Ronnie Milsap, but I was a country girl. I loved country. And I was really into his singing back in my teenage years. And I actually had a book, an autobiography, and I took and opened that book and I drew a picture of him and his wife. And I still have it to this day, guys. And it was wonderful. But it took me 3 times to do it, to get it right. I tried the first time and I couldn't do it. I wasn't in that creative zone. I got frustrated. I ended up wrinkling up the paper and throwing it out, and it's like, okay, you know what? Do it another day. I went and let a couple of days went by, and I started it again, and you know what? I got into that zone, and I finished the picture, and everybody, that was like my signature picture. Everybody absolutely loved it because it was my best work ever. And that is the kind of mode that you want to get into. You want to get into that creative mindset and start working that and practice it. If you're not in it one day, if you don't feel it coming on, you can't force it, okay? The more you try to force it, the more you're going to get frustrated. So that's just kind of an example that I gave you, and I actually did that too with my business, with my vision that I shared with you guys. That happened to me literally. I just wrote everything down, and I just had all these ideas coming to me, and I was in my hyper-productive mode. And you want to keep that hyper-productive mode as long as you can. So me, I get my most creativity late into the evening, which is really weird. I know, I'm a night person, so I am my most hyper-productive, laser-focused late into the evening. So I really worked on planning out one of my projects until 2 in the morning. And I'm not saying you guys got to do that, but just pick a time where you are really your most energetic. If you are the most energetic early in the morning, maybe you're a 4 or 5 a.m. person, and that's fine, or maybe you're an afternoon. Figure out where your most energy is, and that is where you are going to find your creative genius in that time frame. Okay, so find out how you operate the best, and then work with that. And anyway, that's really all I have for you at the moment. I just wanted to kind of get into that. And like I said, I'm going to keep it really short today. And practice that every day. You want to get into your passion. And part of that is being passionate about what you do. If you really enjoy what you do, it doesn't feel like work. And you will be able to get into that mindset more often. So definitely practice that. And next week, I am going to be talking about a vision board. And I have one. I'll actually show you the one I have on my wall over here. I did a vision board, and it has everything that I want to do in life. But I will leave that for next week. And I hope you guys have a really good weekend. I'm actually going to get out this weekend again, and we're going to go to our they call botanical gardens and an aquarium we have here. So I'm going to get out with family and do that this weekend. I'm going to have some fun, and I'll actually post some of those videos and some of that stuff on my page and my personal page so you guys can see. All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful day. I love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye, guys.